Hello again, everybody, and welcome to Maui Division II basketball in a long-awaited game between the Hana Dragons and your Haleakalā Waldorf. What is Haleakalā Waldorf? Are they the Eagles? I don't. No, that's Lanai.
The Silver Swords.
Silver Swords. Well, they have a falcon on here. Hawks, folks. That's the Haleakalā Waldorf Hawks versus the Hana Dragons. We're about 15 minutes from getting underway. The final regular season game for both squads. And they're playing for a 5 and a 6 seed in the tournament, which will start, I believe, tomorrow in Napili at Maui Prep. The winner will be a 5 seed, loser will be a 6 seed. And both teams come in with a winless record, so barring a tie, which cannot happen in basketball, one of these squads will leave tonight with their first victory, and they will advance to a 5 seed in the upcoming tournament. Haleakalā comes in with a short-handed team, only looks like 5 players. So these guys are going to get a full workout tonight. Your Hana Dragons with 10 players. No seniors on this Hana Dragons team. Very young team, only 2 juniors, 4 sophomores, and 4 freshmen. Led by Irie Meisner, who does it all for the Hana Dragons. Just great to be back in the gymnasium after a long break with the COVID-19 pandemic. I think all the folks are very happy to have games once again in the gymnasium with a limited seating capacity of only a couple of relatives, and everybody has to stay masked up once they're inside the gym. Keep it safe for our kids. Looking for some good action and hopefully 2 well-matched opponents tonight here at Parley Kanaka'ole Gymnasium in beautiful Hana. The gymnasium sparkling with newly finished floor, new decals, expertly, professionally painted. New scoreboard, and you can feel the excitement in the air here as the small crowd starts to file in. You're just ahead of tip-off. Well, it seems like just yesterday we were calling the Seabury Hana Dragons game. Time sure does fly. Time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana. No. All right. That's right, folks. Watch out. Watch out. Uncle jokes galore. But we're having a good time. Or at least I'm having a good time. What about you, Maya? You having a good time? I have my voiceless assistant here who's listening in on the game, Maya, the expert taco maker. Did you bring tacos for us tonight, Maya? No? Well, all right. Just as well, I had a chicken sandwich in the parking lot. You know, it's amazing how many calories you burn just up here talking on the microphone to all these folks out across the world, the worldwide interwebs. Welcome to the game. Be sure and hit a like if you like what we're doing over here. If you like the program, subscribe. Heck, even leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And we hope you enjoy the program. Thanks to Skylar for setting this up and producing He's the hardest working guy over here on the sidelines, right up there with the coaches. By the way, the coaches tonight stepping up, Clayton Carvalho will be taking over the reins just for tonight's game. For Coach Foe, the longtime varsity coach for the Hana Dragons. We hope to have him back for the tournament. Referees Alvin Kaivi, Josh Helakahi, Coach Dwayne Calpe. He's all over the show here in Hana Athletics. You'll see him as the head coach of the Hana Dragons football team. You'll see him refereeing basketball, umpiring softball, basketball, softball, coaching the football team. You got to wear a lot of different hats when you live in Hana. You got to be able to do a little bit of everything. Yours truly would usually be out there running alongside my official brethren, but been relegated up here to the commentary booth, which suits me just fine. And joining me is the athletic director, Miss Devin Andrada.
Hey, Joe. Good evening.
Hey there, Devin. Welcome to the broadcast booth. Broadcaster and athletic director.
And like I said last week, it's fun up here.
It is fun. We make it fun. We make it how we want it, right?
Well, right. And to just sit back and watch the game and enjoy it with you as opposed to running the other duties that we usually run as ADs. You know, it's a little bit of a relief. Change of pace a little bit for me.
Yeah.
And I have a great assistant. Our principal's here today. We have our head of custodial staff here. Head of the preschool is here. Head of kindergarten. Thank you. And
do you probably have to be a little ADD to be an AD to be effective at your job?
Like I need it more.
That's right.
I need to find new ways to be more.
Get a cutting edge. Yes. Well, you're doing a fine job. You got everything set up. Everything looks beautiful. Everything's been going smooth all year long. I've heard the little buzz around town. People are liking if they can't make it into the gymnasium, they don't mind kicking back at home, watching the game, listening to the commentary, and yeah, I think it's a great thing, and I hope everybody's tuning in and commenting, liking, and subscribing, and amplifying our production.
Did you check out our numbers last week from the broadcast?
Actually, I have not. I listened to the very first one.
The one we did.
The very first. Actually, the first one I did was the boys' game with Neil Hasagawa, who, by the way, is usually my partner. Couldn't make it tonight, so thank you, Devin, for filling in for him. And yeah, I listened to the first one, but I have not actually checked it out. What's it looking like?
Well, the numbers are good. Let me go grab them real quick.
Oh, great.
We got a few minutes. Let's
sure,
check those
we
numbers
got some
out.
Minutes, yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad I'm not just here talking to myself. There are people out there listening, and hopefully liking, subscribing, leaving comments, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Oh, wait, no, that's football. Hopefully not too much rumbling, bumbling, stumbling tonight. Gym floor is shiny and clean, sticky, not slicky, and couldn't ask for better conditions. It's been a beautiful day in Hana, Hawaii. Thanks everybody for tuning in. 4 minutes from game time. Anjo, Tracy, and Ward Mardfin is our public address announcer.
All right, here's our numbers from last week.
Okay, drum roll.
We got about 2,000 views over the weekend.
2,000?
Right, from both games. A little more on Thursday than Friday. Oh wait, a little more on Friday for the championship game.
Oh yeah. What a championship game that was. That was action. The Lanai girls were not to be denied. They were battling to the end against a really good Seabury girls team who was able to hold them off, fend them off down the stretch, and advance to the state tournament. Congratulations, Seabury girls.
Yes, and we're headed into the D2 boys tournament this week as well.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, there are 6 teams on the male bracket for the MIL in the Division 2. We're coming in, unknown right now. The winner of tonight's game will be the 5th seed.
Okay.
And they will play number 4 seed Molokai.
Okay.
Number 3 seed is Lanai. They will play the loser of tonight's game.
Okay.
And then tonight there's also a game up at Seabury. We have Seabury and Maui Prep going for the 1st seed to go into the tournament.
Okay.
Which starts tomorrow out at Maui Prep in Napili.
And does the 1 and 2 seeds, do they get buys? Do they start off with a bye?
They
wow,
start
how
off with
nice.
a bye on Wednesday, and they'll
okay.
go right to Thursday's games. The winners from Wednesday get to play in Thursday's games.
And the games will be played where? In Napili?
They have a new gym out there at
Maui
Maui Preparatory.
Huh.
And they're also streaming their game. They're doing a little bit of a different stream than the one we do. They don't have the commentators.
Oh, well, I haven't gotten a call yet.
But I heard they're giving us a call soon.
Oh, yeah.
Along with the hotel at the Hyatt.
Oh, okay. My phone number is... Nah, just kidding. Yeah, well, that's very interesting and nice. They've got a new gym in Napili.
Yep, a new gym in Napili. They played there for the girls volleyball tournament, so we all got to go out there and enjoy the court. Their new athletic director, who's also their basketball coach, he's doing great. Oh, I see we have the Dragons up online right now. There's our boys looking good, ready to play.
Now, this is one of the bigger Hana Dragons boys basketball teams that I've seen in years.
Yes,
I know.
There's the Haleakalā Waldorf team there.
That looks like more like the numbers we had when I was the coach. We had 5, 6 guys by the end of the year.
All right.
Well, you don't have to worry about your playing time when you only bring 5 guys. Everybody gets to play as much as they want.
And they're in shape.
So long as they don't foul out.
Right. Here we are with about a minute to go in the game. The referees and officials just had their captains and coaches meetings to go over the rules of the day.
Right.
And we're going to take it over to Ward Mardfin, who is the voice of the Dragons, who will go through most of our fun commentary whenever he's ready down there.
That's right. That Ward, a lot of people don't know, my grandfather, if you saw the musical at Wananalua, Little Women, you'll understand the analogy, the reference.
Clipboard, please.
Oh.
All right.
Clipboard, of course.
And we're quiet in the gym now.
Yeah, as the clock winds down, we will have
20
our
seconds till game time.
public announcement coming up shortly.
This is when it's usually time for me to really get to work. What have I forgot?
You're not shirking your duties.
Aloha, fans. Welcome back to the Parley Kanaka'ole Gymnasium for the final basketball game of the year for Hana. Tonight will be a makeup game between the Hana Dragons and the Haleakalā Waldorf Hawks. Welcome athletes, coaches, volunteer staff, and all of our fans streaming online. Please help us by following the house rules. Remember to keep your mask on while inside at all times. No food permitted in the gym at this time. No additional streaming of tonight's game. Please visit our YouTube channel, HHES Athletics, for the video presentation of the game. And please share the link with your family and friends. Please rise for the national anthem and the state.
And we're going through our national anthem and Hawaii Pono'i.
Ah, such a
First,
pretty
I'd like
song.
to introduce our referees, Dwayne Kaupe, Josh Haleakalā.
Ward is introducing our referees. Tonight we have Dwayne Kaupe, Josh Haleakalā, and Alvin
Our
Kaivi.
bookkeeper is the lady to my left, Tracy Diego.
Our scorekeeper tonight will be Tracy Tiago.
Scoreboard timekeeper for the main board to my right is Angeline Ho'opai
And
Waikoloa.
handling our scoreboard tonight,
And I
the
am
electronic one and a manual one for any
Joe Brower is
backup
our
needs that may be
play-by-play
necessary
commentator.
are Anjo Ho'opai Waikoloa and Ward Mardfin.
And I will introduce the teams. First is the Haleakalā Waldorf Hawks.
Here come out the Haleakalā Waldorf Hawks. Number 24, Casey Byer. Number 20, Oscar Friedman, Jr. 21 is Timothy Walsh, Jr. Number 22, Cyrus Lowry Schaefer, also a junior. And their senior, Adrian Weatherman, number 23. Their head coach is Karen Devaney and assistant coach Patrick Doster.
And for the Hana Dragons,
Good group of guys. Just met them right before the game.
we have number 12,
And number 12 is Fa'amoiai, one of our juniors. Number 41, Ikua Peters, a sophomore. Number 20, also a sophomore, Ku'i Park. Number 25, also a sophomore, Ho'oaka Nokooka. Number 11, our junior, Ire Meisner. Number 24, Kavika Helikahi, sophomore. Number 15, a sophomore, Stratton McClure. One of our freshmen, Hezekiah Kimokeo, number 10. Another freshman here, number 30, Laumana Helikahi Matsuda. And Koali'i Shamblin, number 4. And our head coach is Fo Moiai. Today he's not joining us. He will be listening at home and coming down and checking us out. We wish him all the best, and we'll do our best to honor him while playing with his assistant coaches, Ka'a Smith, Noel Johnson, and Clayton Carvalho, sitting on the side with him.
Aloha, brada fo. We miss you, bro. We'll see you soon. There's the signature call by the legendary Ward Mardfin, longtime Hana resident.
All right, we got the teams coming out there. Haleakalā only brought 5 players. Looks like we got Kavika and number 22, Cyrus, that will go for the jump ball. Oh, and Waldorf tipped it off, but Kavika picked it up. Coming down for a layup. Up and up.
Quick tie up there.
That was fun. That was a good first move of the game. Get it flowing.
Irie Meisner was able to tie it up there, but the possession arrow points towards the Haleakalā Hawks as they come down into their half-court set. Ball out to the wing. Wertheim off the mark with that three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And a 3-second call. And I'll turn the ball over. Here come your Hana Dragons. Hana going with a bit of a different lineup here today.
Yeah, it looks like they're mixing it up, trying something different down here under the key. Passing it around a little bit more so far.
Meisner and Haleakalā, two starters from the last game. And that ball goes out of bounds, another turnover. Waldorf will take over. As I said earlier, both teams looking for the first win of the season. The Haleakalā Waldorf Hawks, newer team in the MIL Division II. That drive, nothing doing, blocked by Haleakalā. Good defense by the Dragons. Here comes Irie Meisner. Let's see if he looks to drive. He does, loses the handle. Picked up by McClure to Haleakalā. Haleakalā up, partially blocked.
He got it in.
Ball goes down, and the Dragons jump off to a 2-0 lead.
Yep, our original games early in the season were postponed due to COVID from both team protocols. And
Meisner coming down with it. To the hoop. Nice Euro step, doesn't fall. Rebounded Haleakalā.
And coming back down.
Adrian Wertheim will bring it down to set up the offense for the Hawks. Friedman tied up by Haleakalā, and this time the arrow points in the direction of the Dragons. Two minutes ticking off the clock, and 2 points are on the board for the Dragons. McClure feeds it down, the pass knocked back out. Matsuda long on that shot, cleared by number 22, Schaefer. Adrian Wertheim will bring it up. We have a 30-second timeout called by Haleakalā. They want to talk about it. So far, both teams starting off a bit tentative. Dragons wanting to get busy down low, force the issue and get to the basket. Not a bad plan, not a bad plan of attack. When you've got a team that's short-handed with 5 guys, you want to drive and get those high percentage shots, draw a foul, and hopefully you can sort of work on the legs and wear these guys out. They've got no subs, so boy, I remember that. That's a tough position to be in. Adrian Wertheim passing to Schaefer. Schaefer ball.
Ooh, and Kui got a little bit of that one. Pushed it out.
Kui Park just in the game, along with Fa'a Moiai. Park applying the defense on that one, knocks the ball deflected out of bounds. Wertheim drives the bucket.
And it
Let's
was
see
in.
if it counts. No basket, no basket. So the foul on the floor. The Hawks will take the ball out under the basket. There's a cutting, pass a bit strong. Kui Park leading. And I think they'll call palming. I don't know, I think maybe that basketball's got helium in it. Seems like it's bouncing pretty high. Both these teams having a little trouble with the handles here in the early minutes. Could just be nerves. The game just getting underway.
And he goes for a three.
Three-pointer goes down. Cyrus Laurie Schaefer, the junior, gets it to fall from 3. And the Hawks are now on top 3-2 as Meisner brings the ball down. Meisner with an errant pass. Back into the hands of the Dragons. Up Park from Moiai. He's going to dribble, shoot, and he scores. And that'll get the Hana faithful into the game.
And that was Fa'a Moiai, excuse me. Right under the basket.
Scoring that one for his dad, who's unable to make it.
Who did just
and he comes up with Oh, he did,
He
eh?
is. He's directly across from us.
Okay.
Incognito.
All right.
Maybe so his players don't notice and they can just stay relaxed. Ooh, Meisner goes for a 3, misses. Ooh.
Tied up.
All right, we want to keep that clean.
We got a foul called on Meisner there, a player control foul, his first.
Score is 4-3. About halfway through the first period of the game.
Wertheim from 3. Off the heel, and here comes the Dragons.
Vito
3
will
on
bring it
2,
down.
throws it away.
Just over the head of Fa'a. And we got some subs coming in here. Laumana will come in for Stratton.
Inbounded off the fingertips of Meisner.
You might be right about that ball.
Looks like, yeah.
Switch it out.
Meisner looked like he had plans to drive, but couldn't secure the ball. Wertheim drives, he's fouled.
Looks
24.
Like Kavika got that one.
Kavika Haleakalā. That's on the floor, so ball out. Haleakalā inbounding. Wertheim feeding the interior post. Walsh long on that jumper. Meisner clears. Meisner will set up the offense. Kui Park finds Laumana. Laumana from 3. Oh, looked good, but didn't go down. Some contact underneath, no foul. Hawks ball. Cyrus Larry Schaefer bringing the ball up the court. Wertheim. Timothy Walsh.
Ooh, and Kui picked that one up. Intercepted that pass. If you can intercept passes in basketball.
Sure you can. Park looks like he wants to shoot that 3, and he does, and it's long. Haleakalā clears. No walk the ball up the court. You think the Dragons might want to push the pace here as Kui Park comes away with a steal. Gets away with the travel, misses the shot, knocked out of bounds. Good hands there by Kui Park. That'll be Haleakalā ball. Wertheim
Nice
cutting
screen
inside.
by 24.
He's got nowhere to go. Gets his own rebound. And a steal. Looks like he stepped on the sideline. That'll be Hana ball. Inbounded to Irie Meisner. Meisner crosses over, trying to find the lane. Foul there on number 22, Cyrus Larry Schaefer.
And there's a small technical difficulty here with the scoreboard system. That happens as we're getting used to the buttons. It's fixed, ready to go.
Two minutes to go here in the first quarter. 4-3 is your score. Hana Dragons with the lead in the ball. Irie Meisner wants to shoot from 3. Puts that up well short. Kui Park with the rebound. He's tied up. Number 20, Oscar Friedman, the junior, ties him up. Kimokeo into the game for the Dragons. Schaefer sets it up the offense.
How was a double dribble call on number 21, Timothy. By the Hawks. The Dragons will bring it back down. Kui and Kavika brought it down. Now we got Kavika under the basket there. Laumana with the ball. Going for a three. Ooh,
feels it.
And he got it. That was a good one.
Laumana with a three-pointer. Dragons open up a 4-point lead with about a minute to go in the first quarter. A nice pass underneath, some contact, no call. Turnaround is no good. There's a clear out. That's a foul called on Oscar Friedman.
All right, Kavika inbounds it to Kui.
Kui Park will set it up for the Dragons with a minute to go in the first quarter. A give and go, no good. There's a trip. .24, Kavika Haleakalā called with the trip, and the Hawks will inbound. Looking to get something going with just under a minute to go in the first. Walsh back to Schaefer, Schaefer to Walsh. Walsh eyes from three, that's gonna be long. Rebounding is 24 Beyer, and he puts it back for two.
Looks like there's a little bit of a slip right there on the floor. Yeah, we're going to agree to bring that towel out.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think he might have stepped on the defender's foot. Kimo Kale is blocked from three, but Haleakalā rebounds and puts it in. Dragons 9-5.
Nice. Last few seconds here of the
working
of the
9-5 with 5 seconds to go. The drive just short. And that's tied up right at the buzzer. So after one period of play, we've got a score: Hana Dragons 9, Haleakalā Hawks 5. 9-5. Working 9-5. Two teams looking pretty evenly matched here in the first round of play here, the first period. Laumana Matsuda, a nice looking three-pointer there towards the end of the period. Both teams going to look to shore up their ball handling and cut down on the turnovers. A little more efficient here as both teams look for the first win of the year. As I said earlier, Haleakalā brought 5 players, so no subs. Guys got to be in pretty good cardiovascular shape to run all 32 minutes of a varsity basketball game. Hana will inbound the ball to start the second quarter. Meisner looking to get something going. Matsuda's feeling it. He steps back and just a little bit long on that shot, cleared by Haleakalā. Park applying some pressure. Meisner comes from the back row to intercept, go coast to coast. Takes it strong against 2 defenders, and the foul called on Haleakalā. That'll go on number 21, Timothy Walsh. Sends Meisner to the line for 2. Dragons looking to improve on their free throw shooting, as Meisner misses both. Casey Byer clears, and here come the Hawks. Ball tipped out of bounds. Looks like it went off of Haleakalā. It'll be Hana ball. Subbing in Ikua Peters. He's going to give Kavika Helakahi a breather. The hard worker, Kavika Helakahi, playing on both ends of the court, runs the court well. Oh, ball mishandled. Errant pass nearly out of bounds. Kimokeo comes up with it.
Yeah, Laumana on the 3-line. Just misses.
Matsuda just off on that 3. Yeah, he's getting his shots in today.
Oh,
and here he is on the other
steal.
end.
And he got that steal.
The steal and then stolen back, and then
Haleakalā
is on the baseline. That'll be Hana Dragon basketball.
Both teams are quick. Both teams are quick to get that ball back.
Yeah, got to work on that ball handling. They're kind of turning it over to each other like a hot potato. Kimokeo feeling it from 3 and nails it.
Nice one.
Good to see Kimokeo get one to go down like that. As Hana builds to a 12-5 lead. Haleakalā works it under. Shot is long. Contact and no call. Meisner clears. A lot of contact underneath there. Meisner step back, he's blocked. Haleakalā is moving the ball up and palming the ball.
Over under? What is that?
It's palming. Yeah. Ball handling
almost
infraction.
Like a carry up and a.
Yeah, it's basically you can't palm the ball over.
Well, I'm getting the visual to go
up
with it.
and
yes.
down. I think they got to let a little helium out of that ball. Laumana is really feeling it. That one not close. Saved by Meisner. And the crowd getting into it now. Kui Park drives and scores. And suddenly the crowd's swelling in size and becoming vocal as the Hana Dragons go up 14-5 with just over 5 to play. The 3-pointer, no good. Rebounded. Haleakalā shot no good. Cleared by Meisner, and he'll slow it down. Set up the half-court O. Defense by Laurie Schaefer. Here's Kimokeo feeling it again. Suddenly, Haleakalā pushing out in front. A bump. And to the line to shoot 2 will be Adrian Wertheim.
That foul is on Laumana, number 30. During the fast break, a little bit of a push. Both players racing down to get under the basket first.
Matsuda, he's a freshman.
Yep.
Didn't realize that. Good-sized boy.
And it's in. Going for another one. Laumana will come out. Kavika goes in.
Ikua Peters back in the game as well for the Dragons.
And they're both good. Dragons will bring it down.
Timothy Walsh hits both free throws. Here's Meisner. He wants to get things going here. He's usually the leading scorer. Dribbles off the defender's foot. Back to Kimokeo to Park from 3. That's way off.
Oh. Good, these Dragons got to watch a little bit of their roughness from the back. Oh, here we have our first timeout.
Full timeout called by Haleakalā. Yeah, the Dragons are known to be a physical team.
And they want it really bad. This will be the first game
They're looking
that we've
for their
seen
first win.
that we've been able to play against Haleakalā, and they want their first win. Both teams do. Going into the 5th seed of the tournament, everybody wants that seed right now to play number 4 instead of 3 playing 6.
Right. So that will be the 3 seed. Do we know who that is? Is that Lanai?
Yep,
and then
Lanai has the
Molokai
3
is the
seed.
4 seed. So if the Dragons were to hold on and win, we would be drawing the number 4 seed, Molokai Farmers. And that game is tomorrow?
Yes, this is the first
Wow.
day of the tournament will be tomorrow.
Wow, tomorrow already.
Yeah. Kids, the games got moved up a week. HHSAA state tournament was also changed a week early, which does happen every once in a while with our scheduling. And so we're quick to get right into the tournament. We got game tonight here, the Dragons versus the Hawks, and the number 1 seed game going on, Seabury versus Maui Prep. They're playing for number 1 tonight at Seabury.
At Seabury. Have they played yet this year?
Yeah, they went 1-1.
Oh, okay. Little tiebreaker tonight.
Oh,
Nice
and
way to
that was
feed
in.
it to the post. Number 20, Oscar Friedman, getting on the board. Meisner wants to get something going here. He's been kind of shut down so far. Losing the handle. And once again, Haleakalā causing the turnover. Here comes Wertheim, was fouled before he could get to the basket. Foul on Kanaka'ole for the Hana Dragons.
Yep, things are going good. They're running down quickly. They just got to keep it clean. Watch what they're doing with their hands and their bodies as we're running down so quickly.
Oh. Laurie Schaefer with a nice looking jumper. It didn't fall. Dragons able to come down with it.
Kept it in bounds.
Irie Meisner looking to set up the offense. Here he is from deep. And this is everything. And ball out of bounds. That will stay white.
The score is 14-9.
There's the backdoor cut. Nicely done. From
Irie
Park to
got right
Meisner.
under there.
That's the way to get some movement, get some back cuts for the open layup. Laurie, that one's good for Laurie Schaefer. He's got a good looking stroke. That one falls. Haleakalā coming back to cut it to 4, 16-12 now with just under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Meisner, a fadeaway, he's blocked. He's really getting the number 22, Cyrus Laurie Schaefer is really, he read the scouting report, I think. He's been really ball hawking Irie Meisner. Meisner unable to get that shot off, blocked again. So I'm impressed Haleakalā is doing a good job of taking away Hana's main weapon on offense.
Looks like he's shooting. 1-1.
Oh, we're in the bonus already. Misses one, but Haleakalā clears. A chance to cut it to 2. The runner is good. Haleakalā cutting it to 2 points. 16-14 is the score with 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. There's the give and go. Pass at his feet. Couldn't handle it. Meisner almost picking up another foul there. Ooh. One pass too many there as the Hawks turn it over to the Dragons.
And Naka'ole has come in for Hezekiah Kimokeo. So the first time he's on the court tonight. Another freshman.
Yeah, good to see the freshman getting some playing time here. McClure looking to Meisner. Meisner at the elbow. Fake shoots. Didn't go down. Nice looking shot though. There's Naka'ole to Meisner. Meisner turns. He wants to go to the lane. Another runner. That won't go. Haleakalā clears. Cyrus, Laurie Schaefer passing up to Walsh. Walsh drives.
Another one. Another
Was that a
palming.
Oh, palming, yeah. A lot of ball handling mistakes here in the first half so far.
Oh, and just over the head there of number 22, who was able to pull it down from the pass. Stolen ball.
Laurie Schaefer is doing a good job there in the top of that zone. He's really using his length to get in the passing lanes and create some confusion with the Hana Dragons. A lot of turnovers as the Dragons battling for the rebound, and Haleakalā coming down and bringing it up. Hits Meisner in the corner for a three. That one looked good but won't fall. Loose ball goes to Laurie Schaefer. He'll try to go all the way down the court. 1 on 3. He falls short. Haleakalā with the rebound. Gives to Irene Meisner. Here come the Dragons.
And there's 30 seconds left on the clock.
McClure
right into the hands of number 23.
That ball was tipped into the hands of Adrian Wertheim.
Still a 2-point game.
Wertheim with a nice looking drive to the basket. Scoops and good. We got a tie ball game, Devin. Dragons taking their time, getting up court, and Haleakalā misses the layup.
We got 3 seconds left, and a
Looks
foul
like he
is
was
drawn.
fouled.
Oh, and he'll shoot some baskets. Going for 1 and 1. Haleakalā.
Let's see if these Hana Dragons can hit a free throw. I know they've been practicing since last week.
Oh, here we go. He gets another one.
With 3
We'll go
seconds
for
to
2.
go in the half, the Dragons looking to go up by 1.
This score will take us into that. Ooh, it looks like it'll be a tied game as we go into the half.
Meisner with a heady play there, throwing it off the leg of the defender, but right at the buzzer. Takes us to halftime with a tie score, 16-16. Both teams looking for a win. And don't go anywhere, folks. We got some halftime entertainment for you. Today's halftime show is brought to you by Hana Arts, a 501c3 nonprofit that promotes arts and culture educational programs to the students of Hana School. Enjoy today Hana Legends, the story of I, performed by Kula Kaiopuni Ohana. This is the 4th installment of Hana Legends, a community theater program where cultural practitioners tell a legendary story through traditional and contemporary mediums. Enjoy it.
Ai, kakau ia na kawika Napoleon, kahaki ia na Brooke, kapukuniahi Parker. O ku'ulakai ka mokukane, a o hina pukuia ka makuahine. He keiki kane kalaua o ai kona inoa. Noho lākou e kolu I Hana ma ka mokupuni o Maui. He keiki kane a ka mai o ai, a ka nae ua papa mau ia oia e kona makua kane a ole e komo pū mai ma kekahi hana ana. Ua paaya ai na hana vai he nui loa ma ka nana vale ana no I kona makua kane. Ho'okahi la, no'o I hola o ku'ulakai e kukulu I kekahi lokoia. Oia ho'i ka lokoia mua loa o Hawaii nei. Me ia lokoia no, ua hiki a ku'ula kai ke hanai I nā i'a he nui e lava pono ai ka ai ana o kona li'i o ka hoa li'i. O nā pā o ia loko i'a, he e lua iwilei ke kie, a he ho'okahi iwilei me ka hapa ke a kea. Ma ke kai pā, ua kukulu ia ka makaha I hiki ai nā i'a ke komo I loko a puka I waho, e like me ko ku'ula kai make. Ua komo ka ini I loko ai e komo pū me kono makua kane ma ke ia hana, ka nae, ua noho wale oia ma ka ao e nāna ana e like me ka olelo a kono makua kane. I na manawa a ku'ula kai e hana yaku ai I nā i'a, noho o ai a nāna I ka hana a kono makua kane. Ua nui loa kono make e komo pū aku, a ka ua maupopo iaia a ole no I hiki. Ke holo ku'ula kai e lawe I nā i'a ia ka hoa li'i, kia li'i nui o hana, noho o ai ma ka ae kai, o ia ho'okahi, e kali ana I ka hoi ana mai o kona makua kane. No o wale oia I ka lā e hiki ai iaia ke komo pū me kona makua kane ma ka hana i'a. I ke kahi aka nui, ua ala mai o ku'ula kai a hele oia I ka loko i'a. Me kona maopopo ole, ua hahai malu o ai. I ko ku'ula kai hiki ana I leila, ua ike oia he pilikia ko leila. Wawahi ia ka makaha, a me ka pā mana ao e lua o ka makaha. Pi I maila kai naina o ku'ula kai. I ke kahi aka ae, ua kahea o ku'ula kai a ai e hele me ia I ka loko i'a. Noho pui holo laua a hai akula o ku'ula kai a ai penei. E ku'u keiki. I ka pō nei ua hai ia mai au no ke kahi puhi nui I komo mai I loko o ka loko i'a. No ka nui o kona ai a ana, ua ulu kona kino a nui, ai kona puka ana aku I waho, makahi o ka makaha, ua hiolo na pā. No wailau molokai ia puhi, a o ko ona kona inoa. He kupua oia a o kona kino lau, he ali'i no molokai. E ai, e kokua mai au. E hele oi a huli ia puhi lapu wale o ko ona. E ia kao e lawe puai. He aho ili hau manoa noa. He la au e paai ki aho I ole moku I ka niho ka puhi. He niu I maunu. A me ke ia no hoi. Ka makau ho'okala kupua o manai a kalani. Ke loa o ko ona ia oi, he pepehi oi iaia a make. Hau oli no o ai I ko kona makua kane ai ana iaia e hana I ke ia hana koi. Hele koke a ela oia e ki I ke kahi mau po e kokua. Ma hope, holo lako maluno ka waa mai hana aku a hiki na paliku nihi o wailau. Ia lako e hoi ana ua komo ka makau I loko ke kahi poe. No I holo lako he ano au makua o ko ona no ka poe a molokai. A e hou ke kai, ua ho o maopopo lako I ke kaulana o ko molokai I ka pule o'o. Hiki a kula na waa makahi o kiana kai ma wailau. I ka waa e lana ana mana ale kai, ho o komo o ai I mauhua kukui I loko kona waha. Pau ka mama ana, kuha oia I nā kukui maka ili o ke kai, a malino a kaka o lalo o ke kai. Kalele o ai maka ao ka waa, a nana pono oia malalo. Iki a kula no oia I kahi noho o ko ona. Hapaia ela o ai I ka makau ho o kala kupua, I ho o paa ia I ka laau a me ke aho ili hau, ka niu no hoi. A me ke kahi poaku nui a kau maha no I mea e iho koke ai oia I lalo. O lelo a kula oia I kona mauhoa. E lua na au maanei, ke malo pono mai ke aho, e ike ana o kou ua nahu o ko ona I ka maunu, maluna o ku umakau ho o kala kupua o manaya kalani. Ia manawa, e huki mai o kou me kai ka loa.
Ua kali nā hoa ma luna o ka wa'a no ka manawa lo ihi. A ohe o lākou o lelo iki. Nā wale no lākou I ke aho. A malo. O ko lākou huki kaika loa no ia. Kau oha o ai nā hoa e hoi kaika a hoi lākou I hana. Nāna no e paapono e ke aho ma kona lima.
Ua hoe lākou I ka wa'a e kaua lako ana I ke la puhi nui o ko ona. A ole liu, ho'ea ela ka wa'a I hana. I ka pae ana ako ka wa'a ma leho ula, lele o ai I lalo me e kolu pohaku e kipehi a ko ona. Ua nāna kula nā hoa me ka makau. Ua piha nā a o ia puhi I nā niho waka veli ke nāna aku. I ka pohaku mua, a oli make o ko ona. I ka lua o ka pohaku, a ole no I make. I ke kolu na e o ka pohaku, make loa no o ko ona. Ia ai a me kona mau hoa e nāna ana I ke kino make o ko ona. Ua lilo kona iwi kua mo'o I pohaku. Mai ia manawa a hiki ke ia la. Aia no ka iwi kua mo'o pohaku o ko ona. Ke waiho nei mahana.
How about that, folks? Hope you all enjoyed that. Check out more from the students of Hana Arts by going to their YouTube channel, Hana Arts Maui, and remember to like and subscribe. www.hanaarts.org. That was really cute, Devin. That was really awesome.
I loved it.
I mean, not only are we being treated to a great basketball game, but the halftime entertainment is impeccable as well.
It's like ESPN.
Would you not agree? Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
And like I said last week, Becky and Hana Arts, they do some great things for our kids, and to see the final productions, like the video we just saw, that was adorable.
That's right. And you know, I'm lucky I get to see some of the artwork that the sort of preschool, kindergarten, first to third, fourth graders make. The Auntie Miho, the fine arts teacher, to give her a shout out. I know she's listening at home.
Does she bring home art projects?
Oh, she's always working on stuff and showing me, and it's just really fun. She's so creative, and it's a great outlet. The kids love it. They're so just concentrated on doing the art that she does, and it's just a great program. Hana Arts, very worthy community program here in Hana. I'm waiting. I see Linda Meyer around town waiting for the next production to happen.
It'll make it into our halftime show for volleyball.
That would be great. Looking forward to it. Well, folks, after one half, we've got a deadlock game at 16. These two teams both looking for their first victory of the season. The Dragons, they led by as much as 7, but we saw that lead shrink, and they had some chances to go up by more, and were not able to hit their free throws. So we'll see how this goes here in the second half. Park, Helikahi, Matsuda, McClure, and Meisner starting out the second half for the Dragons. And of course, Haleakalā with their same 5. And
ooh, a far pass to the corner.
High arcing three-pointer to start off
and
the
he
half
gets it in.
by Laurie Schaefer. A nice looking shot. If that starts falling, the Dragons are going to have to figure it out. Finding Meisner, he shoots from way downtown. That misses everything. Here comes Haleakalā as the Dragons look to stop this free fall.
Oh, got stuck up there on Ire under the key.
Looked like he took about 3-4 steps there, but ball awarded to the Dragons.
How would we know? We're not
on
refs.
The baseline. Well, yeah, I'm sitting up in the nosebleeds. I can't see really that well. As anybody who's seen me referee will attest, not seeing that well. Meisner with a good-looking shot that time on the baseline. Wouldn't fall. Here comes Haleakalā. Laurie Schaffner long that time, but rebounded. Haleakalā putting it up. No good. Tipped out to Cooley Park, and Irie Meisner brings it up. Meisner to Park. Park finds Meisner off the screen. Pass out of reach. Here's the fast break. Laurie Schaffner puts it in. Laurie Schaffner's starting to sort of take over the game here for Haleakalā, and a wise timeout by Hana as they've been free falling. Score now 21-16. Haleakalā with a 5-point lead.
That'll be a full timeout for a minute for the Dragons to get some of their composure back.
That's right. Big game here.
It's our biggest game so far. This is the game that will be the 5th seed into the tournament. And it would be the first win for both teams.
Which is a huge monkey
team,
on
yeah.
the back. You want to get that monkey off your back and get a big W
No
on the
monkeys in
season.
Hawaii.
Oh, I know a few.
I got one at home.
Student section starting to turn out here for the Hana faithful.
Yes, I see some of our girls basketball team here to support. They were put on the list by the boys team today. Some siblings, a few parents. I even see some out-of-towners who I just met yesterday. So I know that they are out-of-towners.
Uh-huh.
Just here to support Dragon basketball.
With 6 minutes to play, Meisner pulls up.
Screen. That was a good screen from Laumana. Meisner was able to get right around. Missed the basket.
Looked like a set play out of the timeout there for the Dragons. They got Meisner open, but he just couldn't get the shot to drop. Now Meisner dribbling back from 3. That's a nice-looking shot, but short. Haleakalā clears. And Meisner on the other side taking the ball away and bringing it down for the Dragons to the goal. And
he tried to take it all the way down.
Nothing doing. Defense holds. Oh, wide open from 3.
From the 3.
And Laurie Schaffner starting to light it up. There, you might want to guard that guy. Meisner, errant pass. Finds Helekai. A runner, no good. Haleakalā clearing.
Their defense is getting a little more personable. Trying to get that ball, trying to stay
He's
up
really
on him.
feeling it, missing that off on that shot. A little heat check there for Laurie Schaffner. Meisner to Matsuda. Matsuda driving, stepping back from 3, launching. No good, cleared by Haleakalā. They'll jog the ball up the court. Wertheim to Walsh.
A lot of hands on that one. White ball, here comes the sub.
The turnover, Kimokeo coming in for Matsuda. Freshman for a freshman. And let's see if the Dragons can get something going here on offense. I thought that was a good play out of the out of the timeout. They got Meisner on a open off a screen, a quick turnover by the Dragons. Long shot by Walsh is off. Meisner clears.
All right, now the Dragons just need to bring it down, set up their plays.
Meisner will launch from deep.
Taking clean shots.
Kimokeo.
Hezekiah picks it up.
Meisner. Loose ball, tied up. Possession arrow. Which way are we going? I believe it'll stay with the Hana Dragons. The Dragons just kind of firing the ball up, not really looking for screens or setting up an offense. Just hope those shots can start falling. Park to Meisner. Meisner wants to shoot. He's got Laurie Schaefer on him. That won't foul. That won't fall, excuse me. And here comes Haleakalā.
Meisner picked that one up. Nice steal. He was raiding under the basket.
Foul called on Timothy Walsh.
Push from behind.
That's 3 on Walsh. Well, that's something you can't afford when you got only 5 players, is for one guy to foul out. Meisner again from 3, nothing falling. Again, Haleakalā will set up their half court.
You know, I have to check the rules, but I'm pretty sure you have to start with 5, but you can finish with less.
Yeah, that's true. You can finish with less than 5. You just have to start with 5.
Yeah, which we hope does not happen tonight, but
no, it's really tough playing 4 on 5.
and he tried to shoot that one
Laurie
underneath.
Schaefer called for the foul on Haleakalā. Haleakalā will go to the line for 2. Two fouls on Cyrus Laurie Schaefer. Hana to the line. And nothing but net.
Good, he missed both free throws on the other side. Maybe this is his lucky side.
This is good side.
Yeah.
Just repetition, doing it over and over, and he misses everything there, so it'll be a dead ball.
Has to touch the rim, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Too bad it's like, you missed, try again. You missed the rim. Let's do another one. It's
that
a
would be
freebie.
nice. Yeah, they are free throws. Cyrus Laurie Schaefer bringing it up, and the Dragons back in their 2-3 zone. Haleakalā clears, passing out to Meisner. Meisner bringing it down. Looking underneath. Gets away from Haleakalā, back to Haleakalā.
Sub comes in.
Haleakalā up by 7 with 2 minutes 23 seconds to go, 24-17. And how the tide has turned.
Hoaka in for Fa'a on the Dragon side. There you go. Hoaka got his fingers on it, pushed it out so the Dragons could rebound. Ire will bring it down.
Ire from
Shooting.
deep, and he
got
hits it.
one. There it is. That's what he's been waiting for. He knows he can do them, or he wouldn't keep shooting them.
He's got to get going, and that's the way to get started. Stepping up and drilling a long 3.
It'll be an up and up there.
Tied up, and ball will stay with Haleakalā.
We're back to a 4-point game. Haleakalā ball. And under the basket.
Driving, losing the ball out of bounds is Wertheim, and the Dragons bringing it right back. Meisner from the same spot. Short this time. Meisner is feeling the heat. Little heat check. Haleakalā bringing it right back, straight down the gut, and drawing the foul is number 23, Adrian Wertheim.
They hit a lot of Dragons on him as he came down the center line there.
Foul called on Kui Park. Wait a minute. That was not a foul, apparently, on Kui Park. Not sure what just happened there. Hana Dragons with the ball.
Oh, right out of his hands. It was tipped off. And he gets it back. Going again. Oh, and he gets the ball again. Here we go.
Lots of loose balls.
Yeah. You know what I'm seeing on both sides as the players are passing, the defensive players are getting their hands on it and kind of getting those tips off and pushing the ball in and out of that path that they're trying to pass the ball through. Oh, there was another one. Waldorf got their hands on it, pushed it out of bounds.
Number of turnovers, and the ball coming out to the Dragons here. Meisner in the corner. He drives baseline. Looks like a foul on the floor. Number 22, Laurie Schaefer, and that'll be 3 on Laurie Schaefer.
Dragons
the man with the hot hand for the Hawks. Kanaka'ole off the hands of Laurie Schaefer. .30 seconds to go here in the third. Got his confidence, and now he's taking the ball strong
and
to the
got
basket.
his hands on that one.
Down to 10 seconds.
Hezekiah has the ball. Go ahead, turn around.
Hana with a stop.
And take it down.
And a turnover.
That's okay. It was still exciting.
2 seconds to go. Haleakalā looking for
Anything.
get the ball in and launch.
They're going to have to get the ball in and in the basket real quick. Woo! Here it is.
Oh.
That was a good attempt there by the Hawks.
Nice inbound play. Shot doesn't go, and we go into the fourth quarter with a tight ball game. Hawks 24, Dragons 22.
This is an exciting game, Joe.
That's right. We've had a game, a couple runs by both teams. The Dragons were up by 7 with just a few minutes to go in the first half. We went into the half tied, and right out of the break, it was all Haleakalā Hawks as they built a 7-point lead of their own. And now at the end of 3 periods of play, it's 24-22, the Hawks lead. And if this game comes down to free throws, you gotta really hope that these Dragons can muster it up and concentrate and get some of those to fall.
I'm asking my AD friends out there on the stream, what's going on up there in Seabury? How's that first seed game going, Seabury against Maui Prep? Can we have an update? And we will provide it online.
AD, is that Antonio Davis? Oh.
Any other athletic director.
Oh, I see, okay. I thought maybe Antonio Davis had something to do with this. Folks, I hope you're enjoying the action here. Division II basketball, Parley Kanaka'ole Gymnasium, Hana Maui.
Fourth and final period here.
The last 8 minutes of the last game of the regular season for both teams. Both teams battling for their first win. A shot off, rebounded by Hana. Another 3 launched, nothing doing. And here comes Laurie Schaefer, the man with a hot hand for Haleakalā. Finding Walsh. A long 3-pointer from Wertheim.
You know, it's hard. That was a good basket, and you want to cheer. I could see the fans on the other side knowing it's a good basket, but it wasn't our basket.
Strong to the basket that time was Meisner, but he wasn't able to get it down. And that 3 falls for Laurie Schaefer, and nobody getting out to guard him. And you know, when he's left alone, he's pretty darn accurate.
It's an 8-point game now.
He's got 5 3-pointers on the game.
The Dragons have to take their time, set it up.
Meisner fading with Laurie Schaefer in his face, altering the shot the other way. Basket goes down. Let's see what they call.
Was that an offensive foul?
We've got a basket is good. And to the line for one is number 23, Adrian Wertheim. Foul on Meisner on that. Adrian Wertheim looking to convert the three-point play.
Stratton McClure in for Fa'amoiai. And it's good. Ira will bring it down.
And all of a sudden, Haleakalā Hawks building their biggest lead of the game, 33-22. As another errant pass by the Dragons gets knocked out of bounds. Subbing in here, Kanaka'ole.
Hezekiah came in for Ikua Peters.
Looks like Hana Dragon basketball. Out of bounds under the basket. Kanaka'ole feet on the three-point line. Off the side of the backboard. Kui Park underneath. Finding Meisner. Meisner with a fadeaway. Won't fall, and there's a jump ball. A lot of jump balls tonight. Possession arrow pointing to the purple Haleakalā Hawks. Boy, we had a really close game until all of a sudden I looked up and it's 33-22. 11-point game, the largest lead of the game for the Hawks.
Well, it's not over yet.
Not at all. A lot of game.
There we go. Ira got his
6
hands
minutes.
on that one.
There's a steal.
It was right back.
They're going to call the foul on number 23, Adrian Wertheim. Is that 2 on him? Just 1. Okay. Thanks. First foul on Adrian Wertheim. Meisner, he's going to pop it from deep, and that looks good. Nobody guarding him, man.
Nice. That was a good one.
Funny how it's easier to shoot when nobody guards you, isn't it?
I see that a lot in the pros, too.
Errant pass.
For the fast break.
Here's McClure. They were hoping he would get the shot. Kanaka'ole finds... Ooh, block.
He's going to shoot 2 on that one. He just got his hands a little bit too above him. Looks like that'll be his 4th foul.
3rd foul.
Oh, and we're going into a timeout here. Dragons calls the timeout.
4th foul on Cyrus Laurie Schaefer. That's a huge development.
It's a full timeout. We'll go for a minute.
With 5.5 to play, Cyrus Laurie Schaefer picking up his 4th foul. And with only 5 players, that's a bit of a concern with 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Haleakalā would be in bad shape if they lost Cyrus Laurie Schaefer. He's the unofficially the leading scorer for the Hawks. Both teams strategizing here in the timeout as we come down to the crucial final 5.5 minutes of the game.
I have no updates for you from the Seabury Maui Prep game up country.
No one's responding.
No one's responding. It must be a good one.
You better shine the AD signal up in the sky and get a response.
Little over 5 minutes to go here in our final and 4th period of the season.
So that foul is a 2-shot foul here. Helikahi for 2, short on the first. But if the Dragons could get some of these free throws to fall with no time going off the clock, that would be a way to claw their way back into the game. Second one no good, and here comes Haleakalā. If I was Haleakalā, I think I might try to stall here a little bit, get a little time off the clock, especially with the foul trouble, the aforementioned foul trouble.
Take it down, set it up.
Another foul called against Haleakalā, this one on number 24, Casey Byer. See if the Dragons can get the second one to fall. Second one looks good. Adrian Wertheim brings the ball up for the Hawks. Full timeout called by Haleakalā. So the lead now down to 7 as the Dragons will strategize and try to find a way to get back on the good side of the scoreboard. Getting lots of opportunities at the line. We'll see if we can get some of those free throws to drop.
Right, it's 5 minutes to go here, 5 minutes of their final game. We have no seniors on our team, so all of these players will be back next year.
That's right.
Looking like a strong one.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see, especially those freshmen. They're doing a really good job playing with the upperclassmen. The sophomores haven't been able to play any games at all either since COVID restrictions canceled our season last year. So the entire bottom half of our team hasn't had much experience, but they're looking really good and ready to come back next year playing even stronger. But we got 5 minutes left here, Joe. It is not over.
A lot of basketball.
For that 5th seed.
A lot of basketball left in this game. This will be the longest 5 minutes you ever saw. Haleakalā with 2 players in foul trouble. As we said earlier, Cyrus Laurie Schaefer with 4, Timothy Walsh with 3. Here's Laurie Schaefer missing from 3. And the ball quickly tied up. That'll stay with White. Irie Meisner bringing the ball up. Ooh, bank shot from deep. Won't go. Another jump ball. This time it'll go to the Hawks.
And you can tell when they're going to battle over the balls like that, they both want this win so bad, Joe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nobody wants to finish the season without a win. Someone's got to win this game. Who wants it the worst? Or the most?
Oh, there's some fancy feet going on there.
Traveling the call, and the Dragons will take over. .420 left. Meisner bringing it down. Gets the pick from McClure or not, and a travel. And here come the Hawks the other way. And we have a timeout called by Hana Dragons. 4 minutes, 11 seconds to play in the game.
I'm going to call that a little bit of an injury timeout. I think Haleakalā. Oh, no, excuse me.
Yep.
Yes, Haleakalā is going to take.
Kavika came out limping, and he'll go look at the trainer, have the trainer look at him. Both looking at each other.
Cruz Pangelina, who's been our trainer now for a few years. He's doing great. He's fitting in really well with our Hana community.
Great. You know, he has some very large shoes to fill. Sky Pierce was the longtime trainer here at Hana School, much respected. One of the great trainers in the Trainer Hall of Fame, I think. Sky Pierce, shout out to you. Hope you're listening, watching at home.
I don't think I
enjoying
sent him the memo.
enjoying
or
the retired life. Be great to be retired at that young, right?
All right, we're back in. 4 minutes to go. Looks like Kavika's okay. He's back in the game. Just had to shake that one off. Check in with Cruz real quick.
A little confusion on the court there. I think the teams weren't sure which side they were on. Ooh, near travel. And the pressure ratcheting up a bit
and
here
he
on
got his
defense.
fingers on it. There you go.
And as I surmised earlier, Haleakalā looking like they want to take some time off the court. A little stall. But given the ball handling situation, ooh, a wide open look, and that's going to be short. Dragons clear. 3.5 minutes. A wide open Kanaka'ole from 3. Ooh, it looked good, but doesn't fall. Laurie Schaefer pulls down the rebound, and he'll walk it up the court. No pressure. Nobody pressuring. The defense content to sit back. The Hana, I don't know, a little bit wondering what. There's the pressure and the steal. Here comes Kui Park, and stolen right back. And it's a steal fest here tonight. It's a steal and jump ball fest.
It has been.
Festival. There's the Euro step. Layup won't go in. Meisner pushing the pace, and he loses the ball, but it goes to Kanaka'ole. Back to Meisner, drives, Euro step. The scoop won't go. He gets his own rebound. Clock winding down to 2.5 minutes. Meisner from 3, missing. Park rebounding out to Kanaka'ole. And Haleakalā will try his luck from 3, banking, nothing doing, and the Hawks will just slowly bring it up. And folks, there's only 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. I'm surprised we don't see more defensive pressure than this. The long 3 from Wertheim missing.
They're going to bring in some subs. Hopefully they're taking out Kavika. He is still limping. You can go see Cruz. Fa'a went in for Kavika, and Laumana came in for Stratton.
Laumana Matsuda, who had the hot hand earlier, hit a couple 3-pointers.
And we got another full timeout. Give both teams a chance to assess the 2 minutes left of their basketball future.
You wonder with 2 minutes to go if we won't see a little sense of urgency from the Dragons as they're down by 7 points, and their season on the brink here with just 2 minutes, 7 seconds. Let's see what they do. I would expect a full court press. I would expect a whole lot of pressure, and
as long as it's clean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, prior to this timeout, it looked like there was no sense of urgency. They're just letting Haleakalā run the clock down. As we watch Al, the legend, Kaivi. Making sure the ball is properly going through the basket. 2 minutes, 7 seconds as we come out of the timeout. And looks like Haleakalā set up an inbound play. Double screens, ball inbounded. And thrown away. Here comes Kui Park. Finds a streaking Meisner to the basket. Meisner dropping it in. 1:50 to go. The defense still back.
5-point game. This is exciting. We got our coaches over here.
Haleakalā steps up and launches a long one.
Oh, Hezekiah goes, not for me. I'm taking that ball away. You don't
My
get another
goodness.
chance.
I'm surprised they didn't run the clock down there.
Oh, he
and
goes for
Meisner
3.
from a deep one. My goodness, folks, they are just firing away here.
Minute and a half.
Parley Kanaka'ole Gymnasium, and this ball thrown to nobody.
Right outside. Oh.
The Dragons being given all kinds of chances here. Let's see if they can convert with 1:20 to go in the game. Down by 5. I feel my hair turning gray.
It's been fun watching what's happening here on the court. And we got a sub coming in. A little confusion as to who he comes in for or when to come in.
Devin, I could swear when I walked through these doors earlier this evening, my 5 o'clock shadow was black, pitch black, and now it's turned white.
You didn't even have a shadow. You're just growing hair.
It just happened in the last quarter. Meisner looking for something. He's wide open. He'll shoot the deep ball and nail it.
And he nailed it. Now we're getting real
And
exciting.
now, with a minute to go, it's a 2-point game, folks.
2-point game. This is very exciting. The Dragons are going to have to work hard.
Haleakalā
We
wants
got a
another
timeout
timeout.
now.
They're going to talk about it, and it beats me why they just came down and launched a ill-advised three-pointer and gave the ball right back to the Dragons last time. Let's hope they fire up another one like that. And they're going to talk about it, come up with a play here. Hopefully the Hawks looking for some kind of offense because there's just under a minute to play. We have a 2-point game. Hawks lead by 2, and they'll get the ball out.
It feels like the state championship to me right now.
It does.
It's
tension.
feeling real exciting in here. The kids are excited.
Tension is palpable.
Our players are excited.
In the arena here.
I bet you Ward down there with the score buttons really excited to press some numbers on the Dragon side.
Yeah, it looks like his hair turned gray too.
All right.
Here we go. Walsh will inbound.
We got 10 seconds left of this timeout.
I'm looking for Laurie Schaefer to back cut.
Is this what you're predicting here in the last minute?
I'm just feeling it. And Meisner wisely stepping back to cut that off. And as usual, I was wrong. And
looks like they're going to pass it around a little bit.
A really scary pass. The Euro step, the scoop. Oh, that was a nice looking layup. And the Hawks back up by 4, 35-31 with 37 seconds. Meisner from downtown. Oh, it bounces around, won't go down, and a quick foul by the Dragons. That's Laurie Schaefer was fouled. Folks, we have 31 seconds to go. You know, everyone paid for the whole seat, but they're only using the edge tonight. Ball inbounded.
You know, sometimes it's hard, I'm noticing, for the officials to actually hear the coaches when they're calling their timeouts.
Imagine when we get a whole gymnasium full of people, how loud that's going to be. I mean, because we're at, restricted size now.
When that's allowed.
Hopefully soon. You know, the numbers are going down, trending in the right way, so hopefully that'll be sooner than later. But folks, right now we have a basketball game, a 4-point lead by the Haleakalā Hawks with 31 seconds to play. Haleakalā will inbound, and here comes the full court pressure. We were calling for it a few minutes ago. Now it's happening. Looks like a full court man-to-man. This clock starts. Laurie Schaefer.
Oh my God, and the Dragons have it back. It's a fast break.
Loose ball. Kui Park from 3. He misses. Laurie Schaefer clears. Where's the defense? 15 seconds. 14, 13, right. 12. Out of bounds with 6 seconds to go. Hana calling timeout. What are they going to do? They're down 4 with 6 seconds. You go for a three-pointer and hope to get fouled?
I don't know. I'm not the basketball coach. I cannot advise at this time.
Oh, boy. A game with a few different lead changes. Been nothing but excitement over here.
And I did get an update from the Seabury Maui prep game.
Do tell.
I don't know what period they're in, I don't know how much time is left, but I do know that at this point it is a 14-8 game Maui Prep.
Okay, probably first quarter.
Safe to say.
Yeah, okay. Well, meanwhile, this game about to conclude with 6 seconds. Hana down by 4. What are they going to do, folks? They'll have the ball out here at midcourt. They need a quick basket and then a quick foul immediately afterwards. Yep. They're looking for Meisner.
Kind of fun.
He's looking to shoot from 3. He's got his open shot. Oh, it looked good. Doesn't fall.
That's okay.
And the time runs out on the season. Haleakalā Hawks come away with the 4-point victory, 35-31 on a short staffed team, only 5 players. Boy, what a lot of heart the Haleakalā Hawks show.
That was exciting.
Finish the game strong. And the Dragons that had the advantage in the first half weren't able to hold off the surging Hawks.
That's okay. We're going to have the Hawks will take the 5th seed going into the tournament and battle against Molokai tomorrow.
That's right.
We are the 6th seed going against Lanai tomorrow.
So Lanai it is. Destination Napili MIL Division II tournament to see who will be the champions, the tournament champions of Division II boys basketball.
And thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at HHES Athletics.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was really fun, and I'm glad I could jump in and do it with you again here.
Right. Well, I had fun too, Devin. Lots of fun as always. Great to be back in the gymnasium. Great to have sports happening again, and looking forward to catching that game tomorrow. Can we watch that? Are they streaming that one live?
They are streaming those games.
Great.
I do believe those games are streamed on NFHS and NFHS Network. You have to join and buy a subscription, but then you can watch all the games that you want throughout the country.
Oh, well.
Any streaming game on our network.
There you go.
The network. I'd like to give a big shout out for Skylar Green and our production team that has made this all possible.
My gosh, top-notch team over here.
He designed our scoreboard, our digital graphic overlays, the sound, our streaming options, everything for our community to make sure that they can be a part of this while we were limited with fans and limited with just people being able to come on out here.
Yeah. Glad you could all join us tonight. Like to give a shout out to my mom. Hi, Mom.
I want to say hi to my mom. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Chris. Hi, Miho. I'll be home soon.
Hi, Savon. Hi, Justice. I'll say hi to you guys too. I'll be home soon. Auntie Emily's watching you guys.
All right.
All right. Thanks, guys.
It's been fun. Joe Brower for Devin Andrada. See you next time. Aloha.